In a world full of ordinary people, there are some individuals whose looks are so rare, they leave everyone stunned. These unique transformations and ultra-rare conditions challenge everything we consider normal, reminding us that human uniqueness stretches far beyond what most of us can imagine. And today, we'll look at the 15 weirdest people you simply won't believe exist. Let's start off this countdown with number 15, Amber Luke. Amber Luke, known as Blue Eyes White Dragon, is a Brisbane-based tattoo artist and content creator who transformed her entire appearance through extreme body modifications. Struggling with body dysmorphia and depression as a teen, she found her natural look dull and lifeless, like it was a curse. Over the next 11 years, she covered 99% of her body with more than 600 tattoos, including detailed face ink and bold scleral tattoos. The latter left her temporarily blind for 3 weeks. Her transformation also includes tongue splitting, stretched ears, breast implants, a Brazilian butt lift, and pixie reshaping of her ears. She spent over 218,000 Australian dollars, which is about 150,000 US dollars, to complete her unique look. Though once full of shame, Amber now says the transformation gave her real confidence for the first time. Her journey is about power, not attention. Amber continues to share her story online, embracing her look without regret and proving that beauty doesn't come from conformity, but from total self-possession. Number 14, Elaine Davidson. Elaine Davidson turned her entire body into a living artwork. She holds the official Guinness World Record for most piercings in the world, not just a few studs or hoops, but over 11,000 piercings. Her obsession with body modification didn't begin until 1997, when she got her first piercing and quickly became hooked. What started as curiosity grew into full-blown passion and became her identity. Her body is now a canvas of metal, from her face and ears to her tongue, torso, and places most wouldn't dare pierce. The dedication, the time, the physical pain, all part of her transformation. But Elaine's story isn't just about the shock value. For her, it's about owning her body and expressing herself fully, even if it means standing out in every room. Her look challenges societal rules about appearance. Elaine reminds people that our bodies are ours to define, whether with ink, steel, or style. It's radical, unapologetic freedom for her. Number 13, Melissa Blake. Melissa is an American journalist, author, disability advocate, and social media voice based in DeKalb. She lives with Freeman-Sheldon syndrome, a rare genetic condition that affects her bones, muscles, and facial structure. Melissa has undergone over 25 surgeries throughout her life. In 2005, she earned her journalism degree from Northern Illinois University and spent nearly 5 years writing a heartfelt weekly column about family life, reflections, and pop culture. In 2008, she launched her blog, So About What I Said, where she writes openly about disability, dating, identity, and modern life with humor and honesty. Her work has appeared in the New York Times, The Washington Post, CNN Opinion, Glamour, Cosmopolitan, Harper's Bazaar, and Health. Her viral campaign, #MyBestSelfie, responded to online abuse with daily selfies celebrating self-acceptance. In March 2024, she published Beautiful People, My 13 Truths About Disability, a raw look at ableism and visibility, which received an Alex Award in early 2025. Number 12, Vampern, Aaron. Aaron, better known online as Vampern, is a Canadian content creator known for her moody gothic style and creative self-expression. Across Instagram, YouTube, and Tumblr, she showcases dark aesthetics, dramatic makeup, and striking fashion that breaks every rule of mainstream beauty. Aaron's identity is woven into every detail, from jet black hair to piercing eye looks and edgy styling. But one moment made headlines: her dramatic transformation on Truly's Transformed series. She teamed up with makeup artist Melanie Viger for a makeover that flipped her world. The goth queen traded black for glittery pink, her hair for a blonde wig, and her signature look for a mainstream Instagram model vibe. Her reaction was total shock. She barely recognized herself, and neither did her family. Her sister admitted she wouldn't have known it was Aaron walking past. Still, Aaron embraced the experience and saw it as an exploration, not a betrayal. It sparked a bigger message: identity can evolve, but authenticity always wins. Number 11. Grace. This girl from the Democratic Republic of Congo spent her early life hiding from the public. This is because a giant tumor had overtaken her face, growing to the size of a football, crushing her airway, and leaving her unable to eat or speak properly. Each day, she lived under the threat of suffocation. Afraid of how people would react to her face, she refused to leave home. That changed when a local chaplain found her situation and referred her to Mercy Ships, a floating hospital that offers free surgeries. Grace boarded the Africa Mercy, where a team of global doctors performed a high-risk 4-hour surgery to remove the tumor and rebuild her jaw with titanium plates. For the first time, she could breathe, speak, and smile again. Her transformation was not just physical, but emotional. Today, Grace is back home, no longer ashamed. She now dreams of becoming a medical worker herself, giving others the same gift of healing. Number 10. The Himba Tribe Women. The Himba people live in northern Namibia, close to Angola and the Skeleton Coast. For Himba women, hair isn't just style, it's culture, status, and strength. In their harsh desert environment, women use a traditional red paste made from herbs, butterfat, and ochre to color their hair and skin. This red hue is believed to represent life and connect them with the earth. Their hairstyles also reflect their age, social standing, and role in the community. Girls often have their heads shaved except for a small section left to braid. When they reach puberty, their hair is styled to cover their faces, signaling modesty. Married women wear elaborate headpieces made from animal skin, while married men wear turbans they never remove. Maintaining these styles takes daily care, using goat hair, hay, and even clay. They also rub the red paste into their jewelry, clothing, and skin to protect from insects and sun exposure, keeping the color rich and vibrant. Number 9. Sylvan Elaine. Sylvan, also known as Freaky Hoodie, is a French schoolteacher who radically transformed his body into a walking canvas. His journey started at 27 after an identity crisis in London, leading him to body modification. He didn't stop only at tattoos. He went as far as surgically removing his belly button and nipples to create an uninterrupted surface for ink. Every inch of his body is tattooed, including his face, tongue, gums, palms, and even the whites of his eyes. He spent over 460 hours under the needle and around 35,000 euros on his transformation. Despite his intense look, Sylvan still teaches primary school. Though some parents were hesitant at first, his students have adapted to his appearance. Hella sees his body as a message, using it to teach his students about tolerance, individuality, and acceptance. His transformation isn't about rebellion. It's about creating a unique life that reflects who he is, down to the last drop of ink. Number 8. Elena Star. This 33-year-old influencer mother from Queens is known for transforming herself into a real-life doll. She's undergone over 500 cosmetic procedures, spending around $250,000 to perfect her hyper-feminine, ultra-glamorous look. Her transformation includes repeated breast augmentations, lip fillers, and facial surgeries to sculpt her signature appearance. Her striking look draws both admiration and backlash. But for Elena, it's not about anyone else. It's about reclaiming her power and living authentically. She shares her entire journey with her followers, revealing the surgeries, beauty routines, and emotional side of transformation. Elena doesn't see her look as vanity, she calls it survival. In a world that constantly judges women's appearances, she took full control of hers. Her brand isn't just style, it's a statement. She reminds people that self-love isn't always soft. Sometimes it's built with silicone, confidence, and unapologetic vision. Elena's not trying to fit in. She's building a world where she already does. Number 7. Jessica Cox. Well, Jessica Cox is one of the most inspiring people alive. She was born without arms, yet she became the first licensed armless pilot in aviation history. This achievement also earned her a Guinness World Record and appearances on major television shows like Oprah and Ellen. Living in Arizona, Jessica learned early on to use her feet for nearly everything, an extremely difficult challenge during her childhood. At 14, she abandoned her prosthetic arms and decided to live naturally. She went on to master driving, can fuel her car herself, type 25 words a minute, and even scuba dive. Beyond flying, Jessica also became the first armless woman to earn a black belt in Taekwondo. Her accomplishments have made her a highly sought-after motivational speaker, having given talks in more than 20 countries. Her life reflects determination, resilience, and independence, proving that disability never defines ability. Jessica Cox continues to uplift audiences worldwide with her courage. What do you think about her? Number 6. Junior Bevilacqua. Junior is a Brazilian model and influencer whose obsession with perfection led him to become a real-life version of Ken. Over the years, he's undergone more than 80 cosmetic procedures and spent over 360,000 Rs, roughly 62,000 pounds, sculpting his face and body. His transformation includes liposuction, 2 rhinoplasties, jaw reshaping, Botox, fillers, and skin treatments. Every detail of his appearance is curated: sharp jawline, flawless skin, sculpted features, and he's not done yet. Junior even plans to undergo penile enhancement surgery as part of his mission to achieve the full Ken doll aesthetic. He documents his transformation for 40,000 Instagram followers, posting updates and before and after shots that spark admiration and controversy. While many cheer him on, others raise concerns about the psychological toll. But Junior sees his journey as empowerment. He's crafting the image he always dreamed of. His story is about ownership, not approval, and pushing the limits of how far someone can go to create their ideal self. Number 5. Victoria Wright. Victoria Wright is a woman who refuses to be defined by her appearance. She was born with a rare genetic disorder that alters facial bone structure, making her look different from others. Growing up, she endured stares, whispers, and ridicule. People even compared her to Buzz Lightyear. But Victoria chose not to hide. Instead, she faced the world head-on. She embraced her appearance and began posting selfies online, refusing to let bullies silence her. Her message was simple: beauty is not one size fits all. Her words, her photos, and her confidence sparked a movement. Victoria became an outspoken advocate for body acceptance and self-love. Her posts are full of bright colors, unapologetic selfies, and raw honesty. She doesn't edit herself for approval. She challenges the narrow ideals of beauty that society pushes. Victoria's strength lies in her defiance, in owning her face, her voice, and her story. She reminds people that beauty is about truth, not perfection. All right, guys. Now, let's head over to Number 4. Rosemary and Christina. Rosemary and Christina are identical twin sisters from New York who've built a unique presence in the fashion world. What makes their story extraordinary is their shared albinism, a condition so rare among twins that it's puzzled even doctors. Raised on the busy streets of Manhattan, the sisters always had a passion for fashion, But it wasn't until college that they fully embraced their skin. At Thomas Jefferson and Philadelphia University, they found a community that celebrated differences. That's when they stopped hiding and started showing the world what beauty really looks like. After earning their master's degrees in global fashion enterprise, the sisters took to Instagram to redefine beauty standards. Their posts now reach thousands, and they've appeared in magazines, walking runways, and pushing boundaries. Through fashion, Rosemary and Christina continue to inspire others with albinism, reminding people that uniqueness isn't something to fix, it's something to showcase. Their presence is about visibility, power, and pride. Number 3. The Bionic Girl. Tilly Lockey is a British girl who became globally recognized for her futuristic bionic arms after losing both hands to meningitis as a baby. But what seemed like tragedy turned into a journey of strength. She was later fitted with advanced prosthetic limbs created by Open Bionics, a company using 3D printing technology to make affordable, customizable prosthetics. Her arms are powered by sensors that detect muscle signals in her upper arms, allowing her to grip, hold, and move with precision. Tilly has become an ambassador for disability representation, regularly using her platform to inspire others and promote accessibility. She's also active on social media, where she encourages young people to embrace assistive technology. Tilly's life proves that strength isn't about perfection, it's about adaptation. Despite her condition, she lives boldly and fearlessly, using her experiences to uplift others. From makeup tutorials to TEDx talks, Tilly Lockey is showing the world that bionics can be beautiful, powerful, and liberating. Number 2. Becky Holt. Becky is widely known as Britain's most tattooed woman, a title she earned through years of dedication to body modification. At 36, Becky from Cheshire has covered nearly 95% of her body in tattoos, spending close to $35,000, nearly 43,000 pounds, creating her dramatic look. Her ink covers not just arms and legs, but also her face, armpits, and private areas. Before embracing tattoos, she had bright red hair and only a few small pieces. Recently, she shared throwback photos with her 150,000 Instagram followers, revealing how drastically her look has evolved. Despite ongoing judgment and even being mistaken for a gang member, Becky embraces her look as a powerful statement of individuality. She uses her platform to challenge stereotypes and encourage body positivity. Becky has also participated in social experiments, confronting prejudice against heavily tattooed people. Her journey isn't just about aesthetics, it's about identity, freedom, and rejecting beauty norms that box people into sameness. Number 1. Eric Sprague. Eric, better known as the Lizard Man, is an American sideshow artist who turned himself into one of the most striking performers alive. He split his tongue, implanted horns under his skin, and covered his body with green tattooed scales to complete a reptilian appearance. Eric first became fascinated by tattoos and piercings in his early 20s, eventually transforming his entire body into an ongoing project. Since the 1990s, he's toured worldwide performing acts like sword-swallowing, fire-breathing, and becoming a human pincushion in freak shows and sideshows. He even pursued a philosophy degree at the University at Albany while continuing his career as a performer. In interviews, he's spoken about his unusual philosophy, writing academic articles while maintaining his sideshow persona. His work blends art, philosophy, and shock performance. Eric has built a life around embodying his favorite animal, a lizard, while challenging society's ideas of self-expression and human transformation. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you very soon.